Santiago del Carmen Maria, the queen of crowning thoughts. I speak truth unapologetically. It's my...
Shocking. U.S. military caught using fake civilian plane in deadly boat attacks. War crime accusations explode. Listen up, because this story is straight up disturbing and needs to be heard loud and clear. Back on September 2, 2025, the U.S. military launched its first strike in a massive campaign against boats they claimed were smuggling drugs out of Venezuela. President Trump himself posted about it on Truth Social, bragging that it took out 11 narcoterrorists, tied to gangs like Tren de Aragua and supposedly linked to Maduro. But new details that just came out are blowing the lid off this operation, and they're ugly. Here's what really went down, step by step, so you can see exactly why people are calling this a blatant war crime. The Pentagon used a secret military aircraft that they deliberately painted and modified to look like a regular civilian plane. No obvious military markings, no visible missiles hanging under the wings. Instead, they hid the weapons inside the fuselage. The plane flew in low enough that the people on the boat could clearly see it. The boat even started turning back toward Venezuela, probably thinking it was just some harmless civilian flight passing by. Then boom, the attack hit, killing 11 people right away. 2 survivors managed to cling to the wreckage, floating in the water. Reports say they were waving at the aircraft, likely relieved or signaling for help, still not realizing it was a military threat disguised as something safe. Instead of rescue, the military ordered a second double tap strike, blowing them away too and sinking what was left of the boat. This isn't just aggressive tactics. This is called perfidy under international law, and it's straight up forbidden. Perfidy means pretending to be a civilian or protected entity to trick your enemy into dropping their guard, then killing them. Retired Major General Stephen Lepper, who used to be a top lawyer for the U.S. Air Force, put it bluntly: if that plane was disguised to fool those on the boat into not evading or surrendering, that's a war crime. U.S. military manuals spell it out: no feigning civilian status to get the drop on someone. This was the kickoff to a brutal campaign. Since that day, the U.S. has carried out at least 35 strikes on boats in the Caribbean and Eastern Pacific, killing over 120 people total. The administration insists these are legal hits on combatants, because Trump declared a non-international armed conflict with drug cartels and gangs. But critics, including legal experts, say treating suspected drug runners as battlefield enemies in international waters without real evidence or trials crosses into extrajudicial killings. And the disguise that just piles on the violations. After this first one, the military switched to clearly marked planes and drones like the MQ-9 Reaper, so maybe they knew it looked bad. But the damage is done. The questions are piling up in Congress, even if some briefings stay classified. This whole thing reeks of overreach. Using deception banned by the laws of war, targeting survivors who pose no threat, another clear violation, and turning anti-drug ops into something that looks a lot like unchecked violence. It's not about stopping drugs if it means breaking the rules that are supposed to separate us from the bad guys. If this message spoke to you, even just a little, stay connected with me by following. Your support truly matters more than you realize, and every moment you take to listen is deeply appreciated. Please leave a like on this video and share your thoughts in the comments after hearing the story. Follow and subscribe so you never miss what comes next. Your support keeps the space alive. It costs nothing, yet it means everything to me. Showing love through engagement helps me continue creating, speaking truth, and showing up consistently. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for listening, for supporting, and for standing with me. Crowning Thoughts True Speaker Copyright 2025 by Santiago D.C. Maria, licensed under Creative Commons Attribution. I love you all. I appreciate every one of you, and I thank you for your time. Stay blessed.